Well, I'm live. They're telling me I'm live, but that's good, hey? Anyway, look, this is a quick update on some of the low tunnels that I've been building, and I've got it so that now that I've got a little formula put out so that I know what I need to do to get it. So what I'm just going to do here is just flick this around to the edge there. So what it is that I ended up making the low tunnels. I'll just come back to them in a minute, but what I'm finding is what I'm using is the poly pipe. Okay, now what I'm finding is that I'm using this one at the back, and that's for the tall growing brachia. Okay, now I'm using I've got in here some broccoli and broccolini, as you can see, growing through there, and they grow a little bit taller, so I had to have bigger hoop houses, low tunnel hoop houses, more for the frost and the pests, But what I worked out is that because I'm working on the recommendations that that Curtis has on his channel, with the fixed beds. I'm a little bit taller than him, so I've gone to in millimeters. I'm using 850 beds. So with this, what I'm doing here is I've got these stakes here are set to 850 apart. And as you can see, what I've got, it's pretty simple, really. Like I just got these really cheap wooden stakes. They're hardwood, treated wooden stakes, right? And I just drive them in the ground like this, okay? And I've worked out that 2.5 meters of pipe will give you the 850 radius. And what I've found with this is that you can adjust this. I can almost, now I'm in the old money 6'4", and I can't, but what I found I can do is that if you put it 2.5 in the ground, like I can almost get to a point where, I'm crouching a little bit at the moment, but like if I really wanted to, I could just build that tunnel out for me to walk in it, But for now, I've just I slide it down either way, and at the moment, I've got it 1100 from there to height, So it actually works out now for me, to build this one hoop with the pipe is 80 cents, so it's pretty good. And so what I've done is I've got this netting, okay, as you can see. I sewed it down, I got it cheap seconds, and I sewed it down the centre, and now that gives me a really good hoop tunnel, for I'm really hoping that's going to be good for both the moths and it'll keep a little bit of frost off, So what I've got doing now is I've got the tall hoop tunnels, I've got the small hoop tunnels with the 200 mil. So with this here, right, just to show you, all right, I've got, as you can see, they're all going good down there, eh? So it's all looking good. But what I've done with it, again, Curtis Stone, Green City Acres, he's got some, actually, he really has some great stuff on his channel, it's a excellent, get on his channel, it's a excellent, I think, Urban Gardener, I think his channel's called. Some great advice on it, really good stuff, So, anyway, this one here, what I've did is for the smaller tunnel, it's again still 850 between the two pipes, but this one is 1250 millimeters, and that makes a good little hoop height of 500, so and so it makes a really good, neat little package at the end of the day, and what I did too, because to stop them from blowing around, I made up some bags, to weigh them down, and that seems to be going pretty well at the moment, So I've got so that's my idea of making up cheap hoop tunnels, like considering what it would have cost me to do all this, from a commercial buying a commercial tunnel. I'd hate to think of it, But also there's the I've got the side one going as well, you know. So yeah, so I'm happy with it, you know. Like you know, some of these things you just got to try out, you know. But you know, it's working all right, and it's fairly windproof too, you know, because they're sort of not too tall to get done with the wind, you know. So there you go. That's me for another day. You know, we're just sort of finishing the day off now. But I think the old poor old kale's getting a bit long on the tooth here, eh? But I'm not ready to give it up yet. All right, crew. That was just a quick update on how to do cheap hoop tunnels. All right, see ya.